What's up, guys? Welcome to a Savage Gaming podcast. I'm a Savage Kev.
I'm Shane. Welcome to the first episode number 1. This episode is brought to you by heavy metal and marijuana.
This is neither heavy metal or marijuana, but cheers.
Cheers. Ooh, I'm like hitting it from the wrong side.
That's all right. That's all right.
All right, man.
So over here at a Savage Gaming podcast, we also have a Savage Gaming experiment where it's our Twitch, it's our YouTube, and it's also our Facebook. So if you type in a Savage Gaming experiment on YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook, we're going to come up. What we're going to do is just try to give you good quality, funny streams of a variety of games. We got Double Dragon on there. We got Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 6, Mega Man.
Awesomenauts.
We just try to get a variety of stuff. You want to go in a bit further?
Yeah, I mean, I think the main thing is just like having fun, playing games, making it funny, and then I think here's kind of our forum to talk about that experience. So like, whatever you're watching on the Twitch stream, we're essentially going to discuss it here.
Right.
So it's almost, this podcast is almost a companion to the stream that we do. And, yeah, I mean, I think that pretty much covers it.
Yeah, pretty much. We're just, we're big gamers. We're both huge gamers. Have been, gamers since we were little. We're always going to have a few nights where we're going to sit at home and game. So we decided, why not game together, make jokes, crack jokes, make it funny, and share it with you guys, So that's basically what we're doing.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it's a solid formula. It's been working so far. We're having a lot of fun.
Yeah, ton of fun. Twitching, especially twitching by yourself and streaming by yourself, especially with dialogue and trying to, you think in your head when you're playing by yourself something funny, but now you have to say it out loud because you might have some people watching you, or something like that. So that aspect's a little bit different that you got to get accustomed to. But overall, I'm having a blast.
I am too, man. The game's really fun. It's one of those things where like you experience games a different way when you play with someone else, and that added element makes it really cool.
Right. And also, before we move on, I find that me and I think you are playing games that we typically wouldn't play normally.
We're definitely doing some, yeah.
Because it's like he'll come up with like Double Dragon Neon. It's like, dude, we all played Double Dragon on NES. He's like, but dude, how funny would that stream be? And we got some really decent clips. We also got the clips too on our YouTube page from the Twitch. We go back and we find funny little moments and we clip them. So all the clips that we're doing is going to be on our YouTube. YouTube's going to be our the basic hub. For everything that we do. This podcast going on YouTube. All of our streams on Twitch, on YouTube, and the clips that we were just talking about, they're also going to be on YouTube too. So make sure you go subscribe to our YouTube page.
Yeah, because we're definitely gonna try to get obscure games and do a lot of those.
Right.
So it might be something that we don't even like, but we're still gonna play them,
right.
And which is cool, man. Like I didn't like Awesomenauts at first. When I first got it, I was like, what? I don't even know what this game is. Like, what am I supposed to do? But the more we played it, man, I ended up really enjoying it. Yeah. It's one of those games now that I wouldn't have given a chance. But since I was playing it with you and you were so excited about it, It's like, I rolled the dice and it ended up working out really well. Like I love that game now. I think it's fantastic.
Well, that's another good thing about what we're doing is we're playing games that like I personally love Awesomenauts, and I think it's such a good game, but it doesn't get the credit, and not too many people play it. So hopefully you might stumble upon us playing it, and say, man, these guys are having super fun playing this game. Let me go check it out, and you might fall in love with the game.
Yeah.
So. Talking about what we'd like for a brief second, we want to you guys to kind of get to know us and our background. We're just going to go through our like favorite like game in history. What favorites
or just kind of how it all began.
Something that like a title that'd be like, man, I played that as a kid and you still would love to play it today.
Yeah.
Just your favorite titles.
I mean, as a kid, man, Mario got me immediately. I think I got a Nintendo for Christmas or something. And I remember playing Mario and not even really understanding it, but it was fun. It was this whole different thing.
Mario was great, man.
Because I'm like a little too old for, or a little too young for Atari. but I'm like really early on in Nintendo. Like I might have gotten one when I was 6 or 7. You know, I'm 36 now, but I remember getting it really early on, and it was just this really cool thing. And then like Kung Fu, like I remember playing Kung Fu, and I was so excited, and I couldn't get past like like the 3rd stage or whatever, but it was still fun. I didn't beat that game till I was like 30 years old. You know,
I remember Kung Fu. I had to go get a haircut, and I fussed and fussed, and I didn't want to get a haircut. And my mom said, "If you go get a haircut, I will buy you a Nintendo game." And it was Kung Fu. Kung Fu. Castlevania was always one of my favorites.
I loved Castlevania.
Castlevania was always one of my favorites. I mean, as a young gamer, you know, Mario, Excitebike, you know, all those Nintendos, like we played them.
Excitebike, man.
We played them because, you know, we played them to have fun, but we didn't like grasp the concept of gaming until like PlayStation.
Right. Do you remember the days when you go to the video store and you rent a game?
Shit, yeah.
And like it didn't matter if you beat it. It was just really fun because now it's all about like you got to get through the game. But when you were young, you didn't really concern yourself with beating it. You just loved the experience of playing. It was. I feel like it was all like more pure then, and I think that's why like the nostalgia is so real when it comes to those old games.
Let me put a little input in about like old when we were playing when we were younger, and I think the achievements have kind of ruined the way a lot of people play games, because people will play a game strictly to get the achievements, strictly to like get a deed done. Back then, when they would earn achievements and like, you know, bragging
back then it was so hard. Like you were just kind of fighting for your life the whole time, man. Those games are still tough as an adult.
Oh shit, yeah. But you played to play. You played to play.
Yeah, sure.
You played to have fun. You didn't play because you were gonna get a 200, you know, achievement unlock so you can beat your friend, you know, and
as I say, it wasn't the competitive thing that it is now.
Right.
Because we have a friend that he plays games strictly for achievements. Like, that's his thing.
I think is it the same guy I'm talking about? I think he's got like 135,000 gamer points, and I know people have beyond that, but it's just funny that we know somebody that has that much,
right?
You know?
Yeah, because that's his thing. Like he plays for the achievements.
Yep. I mean, he'll play a game even if it's the shittiest game like 3 and 4 times just to get it the hard difficulty, nightmare difficulty, extreme nightmare difficulty. You know, it's like, no, man.
Yeah.
Now, always been a big RPG fan. Resident Evil, always been since day one.
I've always loved Resident Evil.
BioShock.
And see, I'd gotten out of gaming when Resident Evil came out, and I jumped in at 4, and then I went back and played the others.
Nice.
Like I got out of gaming for years, man, and I played God of War. Like my brother gave me his old PlayStation and you know, the 2, and my friend bought me God of War. He's like, dude, you got to play this game. And I played it, and I was like, holy fuck, like, is this what video games are now?
Dude.
You know what I mean? Because I've been gone for so long, there was nothing like that, and it was so fun, dude. And after that, I was just hooked. And I played Resident Evil 4, like, shortly after. And I was like,
wonderful
damn,
game.
like, what a great game.
Yeah,
and
wonderful game.
And I've been hooked since. Like, I haven't stopped playing since.
The Resident Evil 4 is probably my favorite. 7 was really good. 7 was beautiful. If you guys haven't played 7, please do yourself a favor. If you like survival horror or Resident Evil at all, pick yourself up Resident Evil 7 and play it. We also got that
a great game
on the YouTube as well. Excuse me. All right, Resident Evil 7 and all that stuff was in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
We're in 2018 now.
Yep.
Hopefully 2018 will be a bit better for gaming than 2017.
I'm hoping so. I didn't think it was a great year.
I was super excited for the Q4 releases, which a few of them got pushed back, which we're going to talk to in a minute. But PUBG on Xbox and Hello Neighbor were my 2 last games that I wanted to get before the year was up.
Yeah, that's pretty much all that was coming out too. Like there wasn't much.
And both of them are dog poo. So hopefully 2018 will be better. Developers, man, come on, man, sell us a game that's complete.
Well, at least with PUBG, like it's a game preview, so you know it's not the complete version. I think Hello Neighbor dropped the ball on it.
Hello Neighbor will do. A lot of people were.
Like I heard the reviews haven't been good. I haven't looked at them.
3.5 by like one of the major reviewers, and like player reviewers is like 4.5, which is not impressive at all.
Yeah, and it looks so cool.
It does. It looks really, really cool.
It's one of those ones, like if I can find it on a good sale, I'll pick it up just to experience it. But
it was $30. PUBG was also $30.
Right.
Now, folks, if these were $60 price tags on both of those games, I would be in jail. We wouldn't. Yeah. Savage Gaming Experiment and a Savage Gaming podcast wouldn't exist because I would be in jail because it's a freaking ripoff. You know.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I mean for 60, sure. Yeah. I didn't think 30. I'm not upset about PUBG. I'm not really enjoying it. It's one of those things. It was kind of. I didn't like it at first, and then I started liking it, and then it wore off really fast.
I didn't like it at first. It took me a few games, and then like the one game that I killed like 2 people in. I loved it, and then the next game I hated it.
Well, you like
and
it.
then I've continued to hate it every time we play. But hopefully 2018 is going to be a bit better.
There's a lot of good games coming. Yeah.
Tell me some of
really excited.
Some of your picks for that you're excited about 2018.
Well, a lot of them on a PlayStation, which we normally, mostly we stream Xbox, but we're going to start doing PlayStation. Pretty much, what I'm thinking is whenever God of War comes out, like I'm super excited about that. I love that series. I am too. The Last of Us 2, fantastic game. Mm-hmm. There's a Spider-Man game coming out that looks really cool.
Which looks amazing. Yeah. Did you ever play? It was like a demolition game that you were Hulk. I think it was like Hulk Demolition for PlayStation 2. Mm-mm. It was in some city, and you just scaled walls and you scaled buildings, and you just destroyed shit. And the gameplay I've seen from Spider-Man just looks like you just, web swinging, all through New York, and it looks really, really fun. It does.
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited about that one. Yeah. Far Cry 5, obviously. That I really like Primal, man, and everybody I talked to kind of has mixed feelings about it, but
I like Primal.
I thought it was a really fun game. So I'm excited about 5. The story looks cool. It's interesting. They're pretty consistent.
I was gonna say, you buy a Far Cry game, you know what you're getting. You get
it's Far Cry.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Even if you ride dinosaurs and shit, it's still Far Cry. But,
Far Cry. Let's get prehistoric.
Oh, we have Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yep.
That looks like a really cool game. I like the first one a lot. Which is odd because I'm not a big open world guy. Yeah. I'm excited about Far Cry and I'm excited about Red Dead Redemption. Yeah. Agony.
Agony was on my list.
Agony looks super cool, and I think that was supposed to be released last year, and it didn't happen like late last year.
Did it release on PC and just not on console? Or it hasn't been released yet on
I don't think it's been released at all.
I've seen some trailers and it's brutal.
It looks really cool, man.
Brutal.
Yeah. I'm excited about it. It looks like a cool game. And what was the other one? Anthem.
Anthem looks fun.
Anthem looks super cool.
Fun. Anthem looks super fun.
Almost looks like it's got somewhat of a Destiny type vibe to it.
Yeah.
But
don't you have some cool you
need kind of like mech type suit.
Yeah, and you can jump super high and go super fast.
Yeah, it looks really fun. I'm excited about that one.
I'm excited on the PlayStation side of things for Ni no Kuni 2, a Japanese RPG that I played the first one and it was lovely. And I'm gonna buy a PlayStation for Ni no Kuni 2. So I'm excited about that.
Okay, well, shit, man, we'll have one of those as well.
We will be streaming. Yeah, we'll be streaming all of this. He's got a PlayStation 4, so everything that we're basically discussing on the show in the near future, you will be able to find it on our YouTube page. Crackdown 3, and please, guys, don't mess this up. You've pushed this game back so many times.
It's like I'm begging you.
Please, man. Far Cry. Crackdown 1 was wonderful. Crackdown 2 was wonderful, man. Please make Crackdown 3 wonderful as well. Ori 2. Ori and the Blind Forest was probably the most beautiful side-scroller I ever played. One of the most challenging as well. It's, I think, an Xbox exclusive. So if you're on Xbox and you're looking for a side-scroller to play, and, I mean, even if you're a brutal lumberjack, that lost his family at the age of 2, this game will make you cry. This game will make you shed tears. Agony, like Shane said, as well. It looks brutal, and we're all about brutality.
Yeah. Any game that takes place in hell is generally...
I mean... It's where we're all going.
It at least gives it like a point.
Right.
Immediately for being in hell.
Right. You might as well familiarize yourself with hell because we're all going, ladies and gentlemen.
I actually dug that Dante's Inferno game back in the day.
That was a
cool game.
Okay, guys. Here's an idea. You're remaking all these shit games. Remake Dante's Inferno for us, man.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah.
I think this is a PlayStation exclusive as well. As a kid, Final Fantasy VII was the most beautiful thing I've ever experienced. It's still the number one on my most favorite game list. Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm already going to say it right now. You're going to fuck it up, but I'm still going to get it. And also Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm excited
I
for
haven't
Kingdom
played
Hearts
those,
3.
any of those.
All the, I wouldn't say the ones that came out on like PSP and all like the little branched off Kingdom Hearts, because I didn't play those, but like solid Kingdom Heart games, AAA title games, they were always fun. I mean, again, we're all a sucker for Disney.
Yeah, and Monster Hunter's coming out, which I'm still kind of on the fence with, but
they got the beta coming out.
Yeah,
soon.
The beta's coming out.
Yeah.
I feel like we should just play some of the beta, see how we feel about it. I might get really excited. I'm just generally these kind of online only games. I always feel like the novelty wears off really quick for me. So normally I end up wasting my money on it.
It has to be a really good game with really good mechanics and just a real fun. Even if it has one fun mode will keep me on it. But a lot of these games nowadays, man, they're missing something.
Yeah,
they really are.
And it's kind of like PUBG, man. It's the novelty wore off really fast.
Yeah.
I didn't even attempt Friday the 13th because I knew I'd get bored on that, or Dead by Daylight. Like I figured because I've seen people play it, and I'm like, okay, it looks cool. It's a cool concept, but it's like, am I just gonna do that thing over and over and over?
Right.
I couldn't spend the money. Like I couldn't justify it because I feel like I'd have 2 weeks and then I'd just be finished.
The biggest hesitant with games nowadays is price tags, y'all. I mean, I'm about to be 35. He's 36. We've been through it all. We've almost been at the beginning of gaming, and I'm so hesitant to spend $60 on a game nowadays.
I am as well.
That shit has to stop, man.
And I think a lot of it too, man. Last year kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. Like I feel like I wasted a lot of money on games last year.
Me too.
Things that I was excited about because I buy a lot of games.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, and I've said this for years, and I'm going to continue to say it until I see a change. Indie developers, indie games is going to be the way gaming is going to pan out for the future. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I kind of have mixed feelings about that, but I just think the AAA titles it's like the casuals play those. You know what I mean? It's like if you watch UFC, like there's guys that really like the UFC, and then they have like the guys who watch Conor McGregor, and it's like, but the people like the guys that watch Conor McGregor are like the majority.
Right, the casuals.
So it's like those AAA titles, you're always gonna have that thing.
Well, that's the thing, dude. You're gonna have those retards. Like, man, Call of Duty this year sucks, man. September 2018, next year. Man, I'm getting Call of Duty.
Yeah.
3 weeks later. Man, that Call of Duty sucks, man. September 2019. Man, I just bought Call of Duty. They're always going to buy it.
Yeah.
There's always going to be casuals. Like you said, I love that casuals that are going to buy the Maddens. The Maddens every year, the sport games every year, the Call of Duty every year.
Like Grand Theft Auto's kind of gotten to that legacy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like people buy that new Grand Theft Auto. Even if they don't play games, that's one of the ones that they pick up.
Right. There's always those
or like the guys, the guys that play Madden and Call of Duty exclusively. Because we both know like tons of those people. You meet them out and you're like, yeah, dude, y'all like games? I'm like, yeah, dude, I play a lot of games. And they're like, man, fucking Madden. And it's like... You're like, okay, so he's that type of gamer,
That's the worst. That's like the worst thing. Like, you think to yourself, like, all right, dude, we're going to talk about games real quick. He's like, what you been playing, dog? It's like, man, Madden, like 2018. It's like, oh, one of these guys. It's like, man, that Madden was dope, man. Let me go take a piss.
The first game that he says, it's just like, you're like, all right, like, he's just lost credibility. It doesn't really matter what he says after this.
You're done, bro. You a casual. Look, guys, before we get out of here, man, we're going to do a segment called What Are You Gaming On? Basically give you guys what we're gaming on. So, Shane, what you been gaming on, man?
I just replayed that Devil May Cry, the DMC game. Still really fun. It's not a great game, but it's fun. It's a fun game. And then we've been doing Resident Evil 6. We've been doing a stream on that, which is... I still like that game, man. It's definitely not the best one they've ever put out or anything, but it's fun. It's really fun in co-op.
Resident Evil 6 is super fun.
Alone, it kind of sucks.
I would imagine. Like 5.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought 5 was a lot more manageable, but Either way, I'm really enjoying playing 6 again. I think it's a great game.
Yeah, really fun game.
And then whatever else we stream on. Like we've been doing PUBG a little bit. We've been doing Awesomenauts a bit. And those are still fun, but alone, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I was thinking about starting a game on The Witcher, or maybe I'm gonna do a stream of the Fractured But Whole and just do a full stream. You know, like a solo playthrough deal.
The if you guys haven't heard, the new DLC is out. The first part DLC out for the Fractured But Whole. It's a battle simulation. The second is going to be coming out in January, and I think the third is going to be coming out in February. So if you got a Fractured But Whole, DLC is on the way. I am personally going to start BioShock 2. I bought the BioShock collection, and I finished 1, and
it was a great game.
From start to finish, back when it came out, from start to finish, I enjoyed it as much as I did when I first, even more, So I'm replaying 2.
And 2 is my favorite one.
Yeah,
actually.
See, I remember...
I love 2, man. I thought 2 was great.
I remember when 2 came out, I didn't finish it. I know. I got about halfway through it. I loved what I did, but something came out.
Like I felt like I should chastise you.
I know. And BioShock is one of my favorite series. Like Infinite was wonderful. The first one, I Rapture, the whole city of Rapture. I just fell in love. with
I think the story was better on 1 than 2, but the gameplay was a lot better on 2. But I thought, as far as 1 goes, man, the story was just phenomenal.
1 was
terrific.
1 started it.
Not that 2 was bad. I just think the story-wise, 1 was the best.
And I'm going to do probably next week, because I'm very busy into the just new year and just getting everything kind of situated. I'm going to be doing Mega Man, all the Mega Mans. I'm going to skip 1 because 1 will make me kill myself.
It probably will, yeah.
I started 2, so 2 is halfway done, but I'm going to do 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then get 8, 9, and 10, and all that stuff. So big Mega Man fan. So if you like Mega Man, definitely subscribe to that YouTube because content will be on the way. Man, I had fun. You had some fun?
I did have fun.
I thought this was fun, man. Guys, a Savage Gaming podcast. Check us out. Like, comment, and share. Make sure to go to our Twitch page at A Savage Gaming Experiment. Make sure to go to our YouTube page, A Savage Gaming Experiment. If you want to do that Facebook thing, do it. A Savage Gaming,
like 1 click away.
Experiment. Guys, I'm a Savage Kev.
Shane.
We'll see you guys on the next episode of A Savage Gaming Podcast. Peace out.